Alright, Chelsea fans, here we go again, and we are right here before the Real Madrid game, the Champions League, as we prepare for a second leg that is to be held at Stamford Bridge. But before we begin this video, I would request you to like this video and subscribe to my channel, as I'm really trying to grow. Today we'll be talking about the 3 things that Thomas Tuchel has to do to get the victory over Real Madrid after a brilliant display we had against them in the first leg, as the individuals really stepped up and came out of the pitch with a crucial away goal. Thomas Tuchel's side looked tactically the better team in the first half, as they took advantage of the space they had ahead of him and always looked to take advantage of the small gaps they found and looked to make the game right from behind. Zidane had to change his formation before the game and used a back 3 to replicate Chelsea's formation as a counter. Marcelo was seen to play as a left wing back, but Azpilicueta forced him into a more central role, which made his duties null in the first half. We were unlucky not to score and extend our lead and finish the game in the first leg itself. Away goals have always been important, and we failed to capitalize on the beautiful chances we had to finish the game right away. This is no time to cry over spilt milk, and we got to focus on what's in front of us and learn from our mistakes. Tuchel has confirmed Rudiger would be fit to start, but he is doubtful for Kovacic, but he hasn't ruled him out as yet and says there might be a possible of seeing Kovacic play. Madrid on the other hand have a bunch of injuries, but their captain Sergio Ramos is set to feature in this game. This could make a whole difference considering his levels of defending are too high, and he also contributes to their attacks and would boost their players' confidence with his mentality and leadership skills. Chelsea are just 90 minutes away from reaching their 3rd Champions League final in our history. Chelsea do have the edge, but maybe a small one in the form of an away goal. If it wasn't for poor finishing and good defense during set pieces, the situation would have been a lot better. Here are the 3 things that Thomas Tuchel has to do to ensure Chelsea, who are considered as underdogs for this game, can reach the finals with their victory over Madrid. The first thing Thomas Tuchel has to do is to make his team to score goals. Yes, as simple as it may sound, it is the most important thing to do. Chelsea really has to score goals to make it to the finals. We shouldn't settle for a draw against Madrid like we did against Porto, as we all know the game can turn anytime. It is just one card away to make a big difference to the game, and we saw how Chelsea performed the last time we got booked with a red card. This team will be more punishing with all the talent they have. These players of Real Madrid really know how to score and capitalize on mistakes, and if they get an away goal, it's just going to be an uphill battle for Chelsea, and we all know Chelsea doesn't score many goals. With Frank Lampard, we used to have an expected goal average of 2.30. With Tuchel, even though the defense has improved a lot, despite having big names and big money signings, we haven't found the magic formula up front. Chelsea has to create chances and make the most of them. We really can't miss simple tap-ins, and we should test the keeper, put pressure on their defense and force them to make mistakes, and that's when we can capitalize on it. That's exactly what Fulham looked to do against us in the first 15 minutes. Forced us to play the ball behind, cutting every channel from which we can go in front. We gave the ball away and they took their shots on goal, or at least supplied the ball into a box. Chelsea really need to score goals to win this one and not settle down and play all out defensive like we did against Porto, especially not in a big game like this, where an advantage we have is just so slim, and we play against European giants who can punish us for every mistake we make. Second thing that Thomas Tuchel has to do is to prevent Benzema and allow him a chance to shoot. Real Madrid only had one shot on target and they scored as Benzema made the most out of it. Our defense fell asleep and all he needed was one chance to make something out of nothing, and boom, there we are leveled up. And after that goal, Real Madrid players looked really confident and kept attacking us, and even Ramos from the stands hyped them up. He got another chance and our defenders couldn't even close him down and let him shoot comfortably, and it ended up hitting the far post. If it would have been at the other side of the post, it would have been enough to put them in the lead. Karim Benzema has bagged 21 goals and 8 assists this season in the La Liga, and he's looking in top form. He's a reliable man up top and someone who we can say has carried Real Madrid when they needed someone to step up and make a difference for them. That's exactly someone that Chelsea needs to find in their strikers. He has 50% goal participation in all of Real Madrid's goals and is really an important player when it comes for them to attack. All he needs is one chance, and here we are all leveled up. Our centre backs have to close him down and not give him any room to operate or shoot. Or if he gets a chance, he shouldn't be able to receive the ball in dangerous areas. and they should try to cut them off as soon as possible. We all know how good Chelsea's defense is under Tuchel, and we really are a hard team to break down, so we can do a good job at this. We should look to score and then deny them any chance of scoring rather than doing it right from the first minute and relying on an away goal. I really don't think that's the right thing to do, as they will put more bodies forward and we'll have more pressure on our heads, and more pressure leads to mistakes. Third and most important thing that Thomas Tuchel has to do is to win the midfield battle. Real Madrid is all stacked in their midfield and they have big talents who have won big awards both individually and as a team. Modric and Kroos were even rested in the La Liga ahead of the Champions League game. Kroos really has some good supply and can create a chance out of nowhere. Casemiro is really rough and good physically, and Modric can have some good shots from distance that can lead to goals. Kroos has 8 assists against his name in the La Liga and 2 assists in the Champions League. Modric is well balanced in that aspect, having 3 goals and 3 assists in the La Liga and having 3 assists in the Champions League, and Casemiro has 6 goals to his name despite being a defensive midfielder. They have the talents of Asensio and Isco too to change the game and add creativity to their game. Asensio is good at scoring, and Isco's ball control and first touch is really good. As he operates in tight spaces, he beats the player with his first touch itself, and I am a really big fan of him. Our midfield did well, especially Kante, as he even won the Player of the Week in the Champions League over the likes of Benzema, Neymar and Kevin De Bruyne. We did well to create chances and put the pressure on Madrid, and even did well to press them and win the ball back. Our passing was looking crisp in the first half, and we kept playing the ball to the flanks, applying pressure on them right from the middle. One thing our midfield doesn't do is shoot the ball and back goals. All 3 of our midfielders are shy of shooting, be it Jorginho, Kovacic or Kante. They rather play the ball outwards towards the wing backs or again look to refresh it when they have no space ahead. The midfield battle is really important as it will string the attack and the defense, and losing it would leave a huge gap in the midfield of the pitch, and that part of Madrid has really talented players who, if given the time and space on the ball, can really hurt us and punish us. Chelsea really have a good chance to go to the finals, and it could be really a big step for the future when it comes to the mentality of the players to make it to the finals defeating big teams. All we have to do is make the most of our chances and be solid defensively. We should look to finish the game off in 90 minutes itself and not look for extra time and penalties. It didn't go well last time in the cup, so we should really give it our all on the pitch and play 100%. A victory would be big here as we have all tough matches coming up, so it will really be a big confidence boost going into those games. That's it for now, and if you watched the video till here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also let me know who the front 3 should be for this game down in the comments below. You can now donate and support me by buying me a coffee, and it's as cheap as $1, so hit the link in my description, and it's really a simple process, so please do donate. Have a nice day, stay safe, goodbye.